Hi, you can come in.
Good evening, Raymond.
Good to see you. So,
Hey, Shy.
You can just call me Jade.
Doesn't feel right, I'll be honest.
Well, I'm the only Jade here, so you can just call me Jade if you want.
If that's what you want. Okay. Red, you want me to go dark?
sure, go ahead.
Alright, I'll be looking for shit. As Dot just disappears.
Oh, what is it you wanted? She's saluting, by the way. Oh, what did you want to discuss with me, my diamond?
He then grabs onto her arms. First, drop the salute. We're not on homeworld anymore. Okay?
Sorry, my diamond.
It's alright. Secondly, I just feel like ownership is just awkward. You know?
It's already been 2 days, and I understand you're busy.
No, it's not that. It's just. I've never personally owned a gem because, in truth,
Huh.
I don't live up to homeworld's customs.
But you're a diamond.
That doesn't mean I am a homeworld gem. That doesn't mean that homeworld has to abide to me. That doesn't mean that I have to abide to homeworld.
But you're made on. But you're made on a hormone. Of course, you probably changed a few customs. You were one of the few rulers at the time.
Yes, but now White has essentially undone all the progress I desired to make. And now she has her own rules. The rules are pretty much at fault for what has happened, what has transpired in my absence.
But you can still make some things right. After all, Pink is gone. Maybe even talk to White. See if she's
No,
changed.
White hasn't changed. I know her.
But
She's stubborn to a fault. You and any gem who has encountered her, be it Garnet, Amethyst, be it Garnet, Pearl, or even that of Peridot, or Lapis, they all know a White. And they know she has not changed a bit.
my apologies, my diamond.
You forgot Theta.
True. Theta can also account for that.
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Sorry.
It's alright, it's alright.
Okay.
Wow.
Fuck.
My apologies, my diamond.
Not your fault. Just. There's a reason I never speak of White.
I know.
And. Homeworld abandoned me a long time ago.
Well, technically you're the one who left, so you kind of abandoned them in some way.
Well, I thought to myself, would White even care if I came back?
Oh,
Every single.
Cotton and Teacup have mentioned how White was lonely and how she created them. She even used your essence, so she must miss you dearly, my diamond.
That's not the point. She may say she misses me, but.
You're
she actually...
you're not even giving it a try. It's been so long. Don't you think it's time to move on?
No, because beyond everything, White's cold. Colder than they think.
Well, we can always just try. It doesn't hurt.
I've tried hundreds of times before. It didn't work the last 578 times I did it. Why does anyone think it'll work now?
Well, it doesn't work all the time, my diamond. It takes a lot of effort.
I put every bit of effort I could into that moment. Nothing worked.
Well, you're usually the one that ends up attacking her.
Because she's either provoking me or the one who starts the arguments off in the first place.
See, I think I know what your problem is, my diamond. I think you're a little too stubborn when it comes to White. You get your anger in your worst of moments. I think a
Why do
little
you,
self-control might be the best moment, my diamond.
why do you think she got me angry that last time? She called Ruby Quartz my son, your brother. She called him a casualty of war. He wasn't just that, he was my son. It wasn't just an acceptable loss for Homeworld's growth. It was something I felt sorrow for. I didn't want to lose him.
Well, maybe White's values are a little bit different, but of course she was probably made a little bit differently from you. Maybe if you actually showed her how you view things and how you think things should be, maybe she'll change her mind.
Ask Pearl if she's left her head in the last 20,000 years.
Because she lost Pink Diamond. That's why she's in her head all the time. White and Red told me. She's probably in some denial grieving state. So it's kind of hard for her to listen sometimes, but a lot of effort can make her change. So you can stay pissed all you want, my diamond, but it's not going to change anything. Just make things worse.
It's all solid? What? Okay.
And here's Dot horsing around with the controls.
I'm checking to make sure. Okay, I was checking collisions. Okay.
Never mind. So be how you be how you want, my diamond, but it's not going to change anything, whether you like it or not. There's something called moving on.
What? I might as well see what could happen in the future. Or at this point.
Well, we have Steven.
Yes, but... You know what? Let's see what happens. He then shuts his eyes, takes a deep breath, tries viewing into the future.
I'm gonna fucking roll for that. 18.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
pretty far amount. He sees.
what he sees are a aquamarine gem surrounded by two topaz gems, and then yellow and blue ship behind him as a silhouette of Steven appears, shatters with pink diamond's gem remaining.
Stephen's in trouble.
Wait, no. Hold on, wait. Run that line back. You ready?
Stephen's in danger.
Beg your pardon, my diamond?
What marines? An aquamarine, two topazes, and yellow and blue. And
Hold on.
Stephen,
How far do you think this was?
sure.
Mm,
What I did see, I an aqua green
Okay.
with its gem on one of its cheeks.
Your visions are usually at least a few years ahead, my diamond.
how fast do gem ships travel? Do you know?
It kind of takes a little while depending on how fast it goes.
Hmm.
Technically, if we're calculating speed, it's only been a year since Swell, Jasper, and Peridot visited Homeworld that first time.
So around 3 years, 4, 5.
Well, technically, Peridot arrived a few days with her gem ship. Therefore, most likely means gem technology has advanced farther than I thought.
Oh, you're talking about the escape pod? But Peridot was already reformed, remember?
True.
Uh,
Think about it like this. A roaming eye could go from Homeworld to Earth in a matter of possibly a few Earth days. With Pink Diamond's ship, it could possibly travel from Earth to Homeworld in a matter of hours, maybe even minutes.
yeah, your ship is
Nothing's
pretty
happened.
fast.
Exactly.
But nothing's happened now, my diamond. But it doesn't hurt to plan ahead.
That's the thing. Homeworld technology has advanced farther than I thought.
I have a feeling who we can thank for that.
Yellow, maybe even Theta.
Yeah, I was gonna go with that last one. Theta was tinkering with FTL drives before he dipped.
Well, he is an emerald. Emeralds are very elite gems.
And a tinkerer at heart. Well, Theta in particular was a tinkerer.
Hmm.
Always figure out how to ways to make things better. Apparently he dabbled in FTL tech. So, yeah. At least a couple ships are bound to have faster than light travel. Which would be dangerous, actually. Not without an autopilot. Because gems are made of light.
Maybe so, but even then.
I have a feeling if they go faster than that, they'll poof, instant. Just... it's a dangerous concept. But if they've managed to work out the kinks... that's pretty powerful for the Diamond Authority.
That's what I was afraid of. When I reformed, Homeworld looked very different. Too different.
Yeah.
Who knows? Draw. Yesterday, I remember Stephen had one specific dream.
What?
He talked about a palanquin.
Really?
Indeed. Personally, I have never heard of one of these. As well, I had never. Hmm,
I Palanquins, sir, they're basically walking. Fuck, what do you call them? Walking thrones, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer a stationary throne, in my opinion.
The
It's,
palanquins are made by Morganites.
again, I prefer a stationary throne. It's much more comfortable, in my opinion.
Oh, my diamond, not everything is up to you.
And yet, preferences are still required, in my opinion.
Well, still, I'm just showing respect since Morganites were in charge of making the palanquins and other fashionable items.
Fashionable?
Yes.
I'll be honest, all the shit that I've seen kind of looks tacky in comparison to what Theta's made.
Morganites are aristocrats. They're able to own rubies and pearls, surprisingly.
Hmm.
Well, the ruby part at least. Surprises me.
Interesting.
Their
Of
planets
course.
are very fancy. They're usually part of either,
Hmm.
well, I guess you could say they're part of King's Court. Of course, it's probably blue or yellow or white Morganites as well. I don't know.
Personally, again, like I said, I am not a fan
Well,
of the idea of a walking throne.
it's not just the throne. There's like a whole place to walk around and do stuff.
Yes. Think of it like.
Gazebo. A walking gazebo with a throne. Sorry, did I steal your thunder?
No, it's fine. I was gonna say something stupid.
Oh,
I personally want to hear your opinion.
No,
What did you
it's
think?
dumb.
No, it's quite alright. Please, speak your
Yes.
mind.
Just never mind, my diamond.
No, that is not what I'm here to do. No, I will not ignore all my children.
To be honest, throne was a good word, so I don't really have anything.
Mm,
oh.
Yeah, gazebo would have been a very good word.
Yeah, because
I
gazebos are
got nothing.
basically a large
I don't know what they. I don't know what they are, but I guess that'd be a good word to use it.
basically a giant fucking hexagon where people meet and stuff.
I see.
Enough to have a small meeting of, say, 30 people.
I see.
Yeah.
So kind of like the sea shrine.
huh?
Actually, yeah. I mean,
Sorry, that must have sounded dumb.
No, actually, I think it was rather profound. I liked it.
I mean,
Thank you, my diamond.
it's not too far off the mark. Hologram of a palanquin next to a gazebo.
Uh, well, you're not wrong.
Personally, my opinion, nothing beats the old classics. His gem then glowed as he then showed his throne.
Is your chair on fire?
No, the fire is right behind the throne.
So, in a sense, yeah.
Oh, yes, but no.
Jade, what you doing with the stabilizers?
I swear I thought I threw those away years ago. Even at the
Did they regenerate?
I have no idea.
Let me check if there's a nano forge in here. Hold on. If there is, it'll be very impressive. Hold on. Not here.
I thought you literally just glitched through the floor.
I like how when you're flying, you can just go through.
I do see that one of them is missing.
Yeah, there's nano forge. Basically a forge
I
that's.
guess if they're not...
Huh?
I'm guessing if they're not broken, they just come back here.
Well, they make a new one, literally.
Of course.
Although... I could reconfigure it. Give me some time.
Please,
You don't
Please
need
do.
to. It's quite a...
Please do. I'd rather not. I'd rather not have destabilizers.
What
At
would you
all.
have?
I'm not sure.
Something's gotta be here. Nothing's an option. Nothing's not an option.
Again, I'm not sure yet.
This one? No. This one.
Hmm.
Spot check for dot. Oh. Jade.
What can he say?
What?
Why?
Is it wrong to stare at them? Knowing that that's what happens to gems who are out of line.
Well... No, it's not wrong. What I'm more curious about is why there's one inside your gem.
I beg your pardon?
There were 3 right here, and now there's 2.
Well, that's because Spinel took one.
Now there's 2 missing.
This is where Spinel took one. You do realize... Oh my god. You do realize that when Spinel came over here, she showed us... Okay, before I was escorted here, you do realize that she had to prove a corrupted gem with that stabilizer? That's where that was.
Okay, I'll give her credit where credit's due.
Anything else you want me here for, my diamond?
I feel like we're going to have to prepare for something. Something big.
Hold on, wait.
I know. Will that be all?
Hold on.
I believe so. But
Anything else you wanted to discuss, my diamond?
no, Shy. I want you to be who you desire the most to be, not what you desire her to be by homeworld standards.
Well, for one, I'm the only Jade here. You can just call me Jade to make things easier. And second, I'm choosing who I want to be, so definitely see you're not respecting that. Anything else?
A really minor shockwave could be felt within inside the ship.
I think that will be all for now. I need to see what that shockwave was.
Of course, my
Hello.
diamond.
Right?
Obviously.
See you again.
Agreed. How you doing, Jade?
Don't worry about it.
Yes, Tommy. You
Not
are.
best.
Hmm.
I guess a good way to put it is just I'm behaving myself. That's the best I really have to do.
Okay.
You, anything I can do for you at the moment?
Actually, there is someone I would like you to meet.
Oh,
Bright pulls out a bubbled gem from beneath his coat.
What did you just get? Where did you get that?
I asked a hematite if he could if she could if they could tag along for some help.
Right. But
They fully agreed to it, if that's what you're curious about.
why did they go with you, if I may ask?
I asked him.
But why did you bring them is my question.
How else do you expect me to get them here?
I'm asking why you brought them in the first place. What was the reason behind you bringing them here?
For her. Look. I'll be honest, you're gonna need some help with her. Especially if you want her to be stable.
okay, I got my tea set. This is gonna be a long day.
Is this alright?
It's fine by me.
Alright. Pop. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For some reason, their gems always look like burnt cotton candy or just plain thunderclouds.
I don't blame you.
Good evening.
Hello. Pleasure to meet you.
Wait, what time is it?
It is currently.
Um,
He then looks at a clock he had set up in his ship a while ago.
so
5:04.
3:40.
I guess that's close enough to count as evening.
Well,
So, you're the Jade Bright mentioned.
Yes, Miss.
Just call me Hematite. Unlike him, I don't have a fancy
Yes.
nickname.
Yes, Miss Hematite.
So, By the way, Bright. Yeah? The void's fucking weird. Yeah, it is. Cool, glad we're on the same page. Anyways. Apparently being bubbled was the only way to keep me safe from the void. Anyways. Uh, anything you want to do, Jade? Or do you want to just get right to the chase?
Got my tea set.
Holy shit, I fucking... Okay. Actually spent some time with some organics before I came here. They offered me tea. At first I wasn't too inclined, then I tried it, but holy hell, it's good stuff.
What did you need me for?
Well... Right, I thought you said it was the other way around! Look, just roll with it. Well, honestly, I came here to help you.
I understand. Guess you can just get on with it if you want.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do a fly glitch so that I can get to fucking eye level. Whoa! Fuck! Okay, that was pretty funny. Okay, wait. Can I just go back? Okay, cool.
Do you prefer me just... do you just prefer me standing or do you want me poofed?
Just stand there. This will only take a moment. Okay?
I'm going to stand back for this.
Come here.
Am I having to change color as well?
No, not at all. This won't even hurt a bit. I promise. Can I at least have a hug?
Yeah, you can see fear in Jade's eyes. Okay.
Let's see. No.
Hello?
No. Fuck. Also no. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna find a good sound file for this. Fuck you. No. Yes. Okay. By the way, I rolled for the thing.
Neat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Hold on. I know exactly. Okay. Jade experiences a moment of serene quiet.
Yeah, she's basically scared, but there's really nothing else she can really do but just stand there.
Just a moment of quiet. And a little bit of courage. Just calm. as the hematite just a few seconds pass, and the hematite simply grabs onto her shoulders, pushes her a little away. There we go. How do you feel?
So what did she really do?
So, okay, hold on. So I could, cause I'm better with epithet erased. Yes. Reflection. Mute. Here we go. Ready? You watching the stream?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, wait. Probably could get this on the recording. Whoops.
You don't have to.
I needed
Probably. I mean, eh.
to deal with stuff at home for a while, but I can at least do this much for you. She gently takes Mira's hands in her own and closes her eyes. There's a moment of serene quiet. For the first time in a long while, Mira doesn't feel anything. No discomfort, no pain, just quiet.
Yeah.
I feel like we're not gonna get monetized for this.
Eh. We'll be fine. Plus, I don't monetize my videos at all, so yeah.
You're
Screw you, YouTube algorithm. You can't hurt me.
You can't
I
tell me
already
that
don't give a shit. All right. Yeah.
Tears slowly dripped from Jade's cheeks as a crack appeared on her right hand.
Huh?
Excuse me for one moment.
Wait.
Can we pause the recording for a sec?
On it.
If that's all right.
I could have sworn that would have worked.
I think it did, just
I
not in the way you think you intended.
don't know what happened. She got a crack on her left hand. Or not left, right hand.
I fear there are some wounds that you don't know of.
Yeah. Bright, is it alright if I stay in this realm a while? Yeah, fine by me. Red, you cool with it?
I'm fine with it.
Alright. You're the big man.
I want to apologize for running off.
It's alright. You're going through a lot.
Do you mind if I, talk with you privately for a moment?
Of course. One moment while I undo the flag glitch. Yeah, okay. Alright. Red, I'm gonna head out.
All right.
See you next time. Ta-ta, Bright.
Until next time, Bright.
There's something I want to ask you.
Yes?
I know your kind was the reason Spinel's red, I wanted to ask if you could edit me a little bit.
I guess I could.
I want to be, well, I want to get out of this whole shy act. I want you to make me red, change my placement even.
Really?
Yes, I know your gems can do that. I want you to put my gem placements probably on the chest or the navel, and I want you to make me red. And I want to be well behaved and how a jade should be. I want to act all graceful and pretty and elegant. I want to be as graceful as possible.
Okay. Alright.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Fly glitch. Just so I can get down to your level. Oh,
Stop.
aha! Oh shit! Fuck! I just shattered the shatter button! God
Oh, I hate
fucking damn it. Shit. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Go
that
up.
is fun.
Go up a bit. Aristocrats, this one. Uh,
Hit the ceiling.
okay. Are you sure about this?
This, this will make everything so much better.
Have you considered your father? How he will react?
It's best for him. Better off that way. His sake and mine.
Okay. Is there
Thank you.
anything else you want?
Well, I bet these cracks will go away on their own.
That will require mental healing. I'm gonna stick around in this realm for a while.
Then I want to feel no emotion. I want
Absolutely
all the pain
not.
to go away.
I can help with the
Please.
pain. I can help with the pain. But
One aristocrat to another, please do this for me.
look, here's the funny thing about pain. We all want it to go away completely. But in the end, it's honestly necessary. Just a little
Can
bit.
you at least edit my form, please, and my personality and my gem placement? You can make me how I should be. Please?
Okay.
You said you could at least do that.
Yes. Oh no. R/next fucking level. He overcame all the challenges. The man, the meme. I have no idea what this is gonna go on about, but we'll check that out later. Okay. So, color change, demeanor change, placement change, pain
Yes.
reduction. Correct?
I want to be perfect. Yes, I want to be perfect.
Perfection. Look at me.
Never perfect. Perfection goal that changes. Never stops moving. Can chase. Cannot catch.
Perfection is
Can we just-
impossible.
Well, I don't know what other way to put it. Just make me red. Change my placement to any good placements, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Very well.
Make me elegant and beautiful, like how Jade should be.
I'll do my best. Okay?
Thank you.
You will retain your memory of this choice, as well as your past life. Okay?
Well, hacks and mites are in charge of memory, so that's understandable.
Well, I'll be honest, we've dabbled with that a little bit, but we're kind of amateur at it. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Come here. I'm gonna roll that. Just for kicks. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go! Are you fucking kidding?
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Doing it anyway! We're doing it no matter what. I fucking knew it was gonna be a 1. Do it.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. You ready?
Yes.
Oh shit, I opened Steam. Fuck. Go away, Steam. Oh. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, Red, you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
You aren't.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
So, sparks can be seen generating in the air around them.
Mm.
Hematite's losing control.
Mm.
Oh shit. A significant explosion
What happened?
could be felt with inside the ship. Yeah. Well, come on, get the fuck over it. There you are.
Are you in here or?
No, it's just down the corridor.
Shall
Oh. Hello, my diamond. How are you today?
I'm doing fine.
What?
Hematite?
As you walk off, as you run away.
Is-
Excuse me, as you run away. Where? Oh. Okay, let's redo that scene because you freaking ran.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Fuck.
Please tell me we're going to edit out that bit.
No.
Fuck. Shy?
Gem placement was now on the chest. Oh, hello, my diamond. How are you today?
I'm doing alright, but what happened to you? Where's Hematite? Like, what caused all
Ew!
this?
Oh, I just told her what I wanted, and now I'm perfect. Of course, she did kind of explode.
Uh, uh, uh,
Oh dear.
this isn't.
What?
A little bit of an oopsie.
The last thing that Red heard from Hematite at all was, "What the fuck?" And then the explosion. There's also a dent in the glass.
Goody.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to have to fix the glass. Oh, who am I kidding? I can get this fixed, no problem.
So,
So,
Yes, I am dead!
should probably repair her first.
He then grabs onto the gem as
there's a fucking crack.
he then uses his fire to heal the crack. You roll a fucking what?
It worked.
I will accept the 10, thank you very much.
DC 10. You passed.
Yay!
All we have to do is wait for her to reform. Now I go get the tea ready. Are you doing okay?
Natural fucking 20, bitches!
Holy shit! You're back!
I'll go make the tea.
Mm.
Oh, she's forming.
Oh.
I'll go make the tea.
Yes,
Are you alright?
please. That
What
hurt.
happened exactly?
I lost control of the power. Oh. Oh, my head. Bloody
Why did she
hell.
say she was perfect? Why?
I.
I hate that word.
She said what? I told her. Even told her I can't make her perfect. Look. I did what she asked.
Okay, I got the tea set ready. What kind of flavor tea would you like?
I'll take some good old sweet tea.
Okay. 1 little bag in the teacup. 2 little tea bags in teacups. 3 little tea bags in the teacups.
You know,
You're doing alright.
sometimes I wish my power could work on myself. No, seriously. I have quite the
Don't
headache.
worry. Don't worry. My diamond will take care of you personally. After all, he can heal gems. Also, I must really thank you. It really helped me a lot. But I really hope you do feel better, though. Any pain I must have accidentally caused you.
It's alright. I just failed the magic check.
It was a Mat 1, wasn't it?
Maybe.
What are you two talking about?
Fourth degree interdimensional warp fuckery. None of your business.
Anyways, my diamond, what kind of flavor tea would you like?
Oh, just green tea will do.
Okay. They should be done shortly. I also make cookies.
Oh, sweet. Cool. Okay. Should anyone come investigating the explosion that possibly rocked the ship? And
I'm surprised Bloodstone ain't running.
That reminds me, where is Bloodstone?
Sleeping. At least that's what I heard.
That explosion should have woken him up.
can someone please explain to me why the fuck there was an explosion? He's down the hall.
Cute.
Bloodstone?
Why is... Okay, I have many questions.
First, I believe, why is Shy red?
Yes. Why? Hello. That would be my fault. Or, well, my doing. Hematite at your service.
I assume you have 2 questions answered?
3, actually. Let me guess. That one? Yeah.
Seriously, what are you talking about?
4th degree interdimensional warp fuckery, none of your business.
Well, clearly, it sounds like it is my business, considering it concerned my daughter.
Maybe.
Am I ever going to get a solid answer for this? Ever?
No.
Of course not.
I beg your pardon? Oh, sorry for the confusion, my time, but I asked her to make me this way. Change my placement, appearance, my personality, everything. And I feel so much better. Just look at me.
Okay, I might have dialed it up just a touch too high.
I'm now correct. I'm how I should be. And I have to thank you for that. Also, your tea is done. Want me to bring it to you?
Cool.
Here you go.
Hematite grabs
Maybe it
onto
was-
her hand.
Give you a straw. Oh. You okay?
As her power glows. I'm gonna dial that back just a notch or two.
You get away from me!
No.
Too late.
Taking my tea to my room.
Nailed it. 16, by the way. It worked. So, the high pitch is just down a little bit. Just a little bit. A little more balanced.
It won't change me. Now that I am Red Gem, what if the doors will actually let me through?
What, the sensor lock?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What the fuck? Did someone take a fat shit in my room? It smells like shit!
Pause the recording quick.
Okay. Is that in game or out of in game?
Game.
Oh god, it smells awful. Hold on.
Is that seriously or just for me?
Fuck. Oh, whatever. So, you're at the sensor lock, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it shuts on you.
Still not free. Good. Still a prisoner, even in a different form. Oh, might as well entertain while I still can.
Well,
still don't get why she wants to behave. She doesn't have to do any of that. She is just. I swear. Yeah, she's just acting like one of White Diamond's gems.
Look. You said to her yourself, be whoever you want to be.
I've said that many times, but she won't listen.
And I merely followed her wish. And believe me, that is her true desire. I think, right?
Wait, what did you say?
Her true desire.
Yeah, her true desire is just to be how she should be.
Cool. I mean, it shocked me a little bit. That her true desire, I wish I was kidding, is to be what she was meant to be. So,
I wanted her to be happy with who she was, be comfortable with herself, with what she was meant to be.
I figured that when Homeworld's freedom comes, that day will come.
But what if it never shows itself?
Oh, believe me, it will.
Are you sure of that?
Bright told me there's a couple already free. So yeah. I mean, well, there's mine, of course. We only have, well, 3 diamonds. Like yours. Got 5. Honestly, kind of crowded. But with ours, honestly, with Alpha Blue being how she is, so carrying towards organic life, we've never had more peace ever. Gems being themselves. I even heard a rumor that fucking green has a soft spot for nature and flowers like that. Oh, if I find out this is true, she will never hear the end of it from me. Ugh. I'll be honest though, Omega Red's kind of a bitch.
So essentially, she is the yellow diamond of yours?
Yeah, what's Yellow do here?
She focuses on military.
Yes.
And her ability, I'm unsure of. I haven't encountered it yet. But considering a destabilizer, better than what I was able to encounter of it, it may just be a small fraction of what yellow can do.
Probably. In any case, let's go see what Jade's up to. See how she's taken her new form.
Right. I'm just
Sorry about the glass, by the way.
Not your fault. Is this... Why?
Hello, Jade.
Shy?
Oh, hi. What can I do for you?
I assume you feel better?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. If you need any more help in the future, come to me. I'll be here.
Okay.
Hmm. Say, how come you're still on the ship?
Oh, I was imprisoned for,
Grounded.
um,
She was grounded.
It seems there's some drama I might have missed.
Let's just say we have a Sphinx. He was shattered. Right? Now she's back, and she wanted. But Shy disciplined. I said no. Then Gaster, one of our rights,
Ah,
came up with a compromise that she would be grounded. For a bit, possibly a few days.
a void hand that looks like Gaster's could be seen materializing and promptly bonking him in the head.
Ow!
I said a month, maybe. Wanka. As it
Most.
as it dematerializes.
A month at most.
Okay, that was kind of funny. I'm sorry.
No, that's so much.
Oh, I should probably roll for how much that hurt.
You really
D8.
should.
It kind of hurt.
Still hurt.
Yeah. Oh. Well, can't get much light from these windows. What's the term humans use?
Hmm?
Breath of fresh air?
Indeed.
Hmm. This Sphene, does she
Mm-hmm.
come here often?
No.
Hmm.
Besides, it's only been roughly a single day, maybe more.
I suggest at least extending the perimeter out a little bit. Let her go outside.
Right. She can roughly stay in the perimeter of the kindergarten garden and my ship, but no further than that.
How's that sound, Shy? Or Jade?
it's right around, I guess. I mean, now that I'm more acquainted, can I be asked to be let go?
Hmm. That might not be a good idea just yet. The fiends of my realm, they're a little uppity. Does the same go for this one?
Parrot outside. Yes. I won't even hesitate. Yes.
Yet. Not yet, sweetie.
Oh,
With all due
Yes, you
respect, I imagine that Sphene will have a hissy fit after she finds out you've been let go after one day.
technically it's been 2.
Close enough. Ugh. I may or may not have informed Tyr of what happened, and he's on his way now.
Hold on. Going to do something. Quick.
I tried to talk him out of it, Red. I really did.
Oh, Tyr's going to kill me.
I have a feeling he'll kill me first. Who is he, by the way?
Tyr is one of Shy's siblings.
Oh. I'm in danger.
You really are.
Yes.
It turns out he's a warrior.
Oh, fuck. I await my fate. Wait, okay. Why is my hand freaking out? What the fuck?
It's not freaking out on my end.
What? No one else sees that.
Oh, it's kind of freaking out. I mean,
My
when
left
you're
hand
just-
is freaking out whenever I move.
What?
Why is it freaking out?
Switch to a different one. Switch back. I can't
Is it something with the animation and the recovery?
No.
Alright, alright. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna do the fly glitch again. Just so I can just, sit down. Go, that's about the height. Hey! I didn't go flying this time.
Yeah.
Well, I await my fate.
Give me a second.
Wanna take a seat, Jade?
Sure.
Just then, something banged on the door. It's just then. The form of a blade of an axe cleaves straight through the door.
Oh dear. We have company.
Hello.
Who did it to my sister?
Oh no
wait.
no. Put the X down. It was my choice. It was my choice. I wasn't forced. It was my choice to be red.
Yes,
Put it down.
yes. At her
Kitten,
request.
put down the X now.
Please, please don't hurt me.
Shy, in my humble and honest opinion, you looked better in blue.
Look, May, Tyr, was it?
Yes, that's me.
I did my best.
Let me guess. Something about fourth dimensions? No. Warp fuckery?
Yeah, fourth degree interdimensional warp fuckery. I got a nat 1, mate. I'm so sorry.
Of course. Okay, seriously. Who is going to describe this to me? When you're pretty much raw, like in the ground again. And Father. Harsh. I'm sorry. I'm just a bit agitated after what I've heard about this.
Look, Shy, don't be dumb. Don't make the same mistakes I did. I want to be this way.
It's
I thought
true.
you guys would be happy. How fucking stupid are you?
We didn't want
Kitten?
this!
G-
We didn't-
guys, everyone, simmer down. I wish I was kidding when I said this, but that is her true desire.
You even changed your gem placement? What the frick were you thinking? You're not Red Diamond. I don't give two fucks if you're made from his essence or not. You are your own person. You're not supposed to look like this. You're supposed to look like us. But you were red at one point because I was damaged. When I rejuvenated myself, I went back to normal. You are made out of tears, whether you like it or not. Turn yourself back to normal now. Ruby, would you help me here, please? Okay. Kitten just called
Shy.
Red Diamond Ruby Quartz.
Alright. Shy, in truth, if your siblings didn't want this, I didn't either.
I can't believe this. Do you realize how selfish you guys are being?
She has a
Am I
point,
being selfish?
but at the same time, yeah. Hmm. A hand could be felt on Tyr's shoulder.
You guys keep telling me to be how I want to be. You, Red Diamond, keep telling me how I want to be. Yet you're scolding me just for doing what I'm told. I can't believe you guys. I have doubt. It's not even worth your time. I'm out of here whether you like it or not.
Center lock door.
That's it. Rah! She brings out her axe and she starts creating a little hole in the wall.
Uh, look, guys. Come back, be kitten.
Hold on.
Because I'm still in fly glitch mode.
Don't mind Shy. She is trying to. She's creating a hole in the wall at the moment.
Look, guys.
What?
I know you might hate me for this, but I did it at her request.
You've told us multiple times, but this is none of your business. She's supposed to be a certain way, how she was made. She's shy, jade, she's blue, with hints of red. She's been so insecure about herself.
It's her true desire to be that way. It even surprised me.
Every time, every goddamn time, we have heard this fucking discussion where she's just insecure about herself. She's just wanting to make people happy. Well, guess what? I'm not happy.
I'm really just sick and tired of her excuses. I'm gonna go get her.
For reference, I refuse to do work on a gem who refuses.
Red, we have a bit of an issue.
She's
What's
gone,
the
isn't
issue?
You made a freaking hole in your wall.
What? Hold on, I need to see this. I'm going with you.
She broke the ship!
Shit! My home!
There's a freaking gem-sized hole in the wall.
It's like, what, right here?
Yes. Enough to probably shapeshift into something small, but it's noticeable, very noticeable.
She broke my ship!
You probably want to get bismuth for that.
She's gonna get her ass beaten, isn't she?
Oh, she's going to get more than just her
Excuse me.
ass.
Wait, Red, should I stay on the ship? Or can I come with?
Do whatever you want at this point. I'm wanting to.
You cut out, wanting to?
I'm just wanting to find my daughter.
Okay, have fun. The fuck did you guys go?
I went to the Alpha Kindergarten. Where'd she go?
No, wait, you're going the right way.
Was?
Yes.
Where's the warp pad?
Die, don't you dare!
Oh, shit!
He then quickly tossed something at her, making sure she missed the warp pad.
Ow.
Not this time.
Hey, what the living fuck were you thinking?
Tear looked at her. Shy, you want to make people happy? Well, guess what? I'm not happy with this.
Break a friggin' hole in his ship? You realize what he's going to do to you now? You really need some help.
You really do, sis.
Making a friggin' hole in in his ship was the last straw. I don't give two fucks if we have to drag you back to the ship ourselves. You need to grow up, says the bitch who'd been experimenting on over and over.
That's crossing a line. Tyr then brought out his axe and glared.
What did you say?
He said that's crossing a line.
After that,
He brought out his axe. Sis, Shy, as your brother, I advise that you rephrase what you just f***ing said.
No, I'm not. She went through very similar things. Experimenting on being just turned into a pearl, mind you. It's the same insecurities as I do. But I don't see you guys scolding her for anything. I didn't break a freaking wall in half.
I'm sorry, you were grounded, sis. You weren't imprisoned at all. I got a fucking door open because I was frustrated, god damn it.
You are being very selfish right now, Shy. You may want this, but this is something we don't want. This is not the Shy we know. Now, you are going to go back to the ship, take your bullshit, and take it like a woman. Punch! She just punched Kitten in the face, so she's decking it.
Just then, Red surrounded her in fire once more.
You just punched me in the face! Yeah, Swing did the same thing. Get the fire away from me!
Sorry. But this time, you have to listen.
So, do you want to do this the easy way or the hard way? Because what he's going to do to you will be the same either way. We're either going to drag you back to the ship or we're going to poof you and take you back to the ship. Which one do you want? Can't believe you guys. Finally happy.
Guy, listen to yourself. You're happy. Do you think about the happiness of others? Who's first?
That's it. We're taking you back to the ship. You need to chill. Red, lower the fire so you can drag her back to the ship.
Then lowered it enough so that way they could drag her back.
Shy then brought out her axe. You stay the fuck away from me.
Tyr then brought out his own and aimed it at her. Calm yourself and lower the weapon.
No. I want this. I've wanted this for so long. It was my choice.
Yeah, but did you think about how we'd feel? How your brother and sister would feel? How father would feel? You didn't
Get her.
want this.
Wait, hold on. I've got a brilliant idea. Hold on, Timey, before you get back to the warp pad. You ready? Oh. we go. Okay. Red, Chris, get back up over here.
Hey, fine. Fucking hell.
Okay, go. Timey. When Shy Jade rounded the corner, she found the paladin here. And it straight up just fucking grabs her. Not so fast.
Hold on.
I came as fast as I could.
What did I say? On the dot.
Yes, quite literally.
Hmm.
You're welcome. That was Dot talking.
Mind placing her back in the ship, please? Because Red has to do a little business. I want to know what Shy did besides having her edited.
That would explain the red.
And the gem placement. She fucking put a hole in his wall to get out.
She fucking
Beta.
what?
Beta?
As the hand just poofs her. Here you go.
Red is standing there, slack-jawed.
Oh, guess she chose the hard way.
No. She chose my way.
Close enough. Oh, time to take her back to the ship. Want me to place her in her office, Dad?
You want...
I'll be in the ship if you need me.
If you want, you can see the damage.
I'm now mildly curious.
He then turned into fire as he then got back into his ship.
I tell you, she is going to get it. I tell you, she is definitely going to get it, ain't she?
Yo, holy shit!
Yep, that is worth the wrath. Yeah, she's not gonna get off it easy this time.
How do you think I felt when Apavis crash landed mine? A void hand appears behind Theta and just straight up slaps his ass. Hey! Ah! Bitch!
Same thing happened to you too. Hmm?
Yeah,
Let me guess.
Anyway.
All this?
probably. Two void hands appear behind Theta and Red. One each.
Oh no.
Bonk! Ah!
Ah! Yes, sir!
Oh. Wankers, the both of them.
Indeed.
Okay, that was good, wasn't it?
Indeed.
All
I
right.
loved it.
Okay.
Also, there was an accidental pun you made.
What?
Yo, holy shit.
Fuck you. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, Shy just reformed. Oh yeah, Shy just reformed, by the way.
So, you know what? Why is your hand going nuts?
What? What the fuck? Give me a second. Pause the recording real quick.
So, am I gonna be filled in on what the fuck just happened, or...
I put a hole in my ship. She got out, nearly got to the warp pad, and got to the temple scot-free. Just
Well then. Look,
you know it was her choice, but why does she not think things through?
I don't know.
She thought about me herself at that moment. Just why? I was unhappy by it. Her brother were happy by this.
Like I said, it was her true desire. Only significant emotional damage can change that. She's getting away.
Not this time. He then summons a ball of fire around her. Shy. Not again.
Hi.
Then grabs her and pulls her back into the ship's main hallway. Sorry, Shy. This is for your own good.
Punch, 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 punch.
Whoop. Okay. Oh, okay.
No! I don't want to go back!
Hey. Think about your brother and sister.
I don't give two fucks! Jade then brought out her axe that she kept swinging it like a maniac.
Oh! Ah!
Then grabbed onto the axe and yanked it away from her.
I say no!
He then quickly summoned the ball of fire around her again. He grabbed onto her and yanked her back.
Just let me be! I'll put more holes in your freaking walls! I say no! I say no! This is my choice, you selfish people! You give two fucks about me!
You're being selfish. You chose yourself over everyone else's choice.
How the fuck am I being selfish? I just want to be happy for once in my fucking life. All you care about is what I'm in and how you want things, but you don't care how others feel. You tell me to be how I want to be, this is how I want to be, but you don't even care. Now put me the fuck down or else I will destroy your fucking ship!
You break it, you buy it.
I don't give two fucks!
He then grabbed on into the back of her neck.
Ow, 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 ow. Put me down!
Shy. Maybe a way
I
to
said
maybe.
put me the fuck down! You're being just like White! Trying to make me how you want me to be, instead of letting me make my own goddamn decisions!
Does that
Yes,
does that hit Red on just a personal level? Because I got something for that.
it does. What did you just say?
Instead, you're goddamn like White, trying to make me how you want me to be, when you told me I can be who I want to be, but you're just following what you want, not what I want. Now put me the fuck down, please!
You were rash in your choice. You chose before you even got an opinion with anyone else. You thought that everyone would be happy with this decision.
I'm my own Jim, I don't need your fucking approval! This ain't home world, bitch!
Yes, but there is something called consent. Some people will want it before you make a choice.
I don't give two fucks. This is my gym, my parents. This ain't your shit. This ain't your shit. This is my shit. Now put me the fuck down. Nothing
Silence,
else.
daughter!
What did you just say?
He said silence, daughter.
No. You tell me to be my own freaking gym. Doing what you told me, and you're scolding me for it. No, I'm not gonna let you become White Diamond. Fuck you. You're just like the rest of the freaking diamonds, thinking about what they want, not what others want.
I'm thinking about your sibling. I would say.
Put me down.
You thought of your own self-interest.
Oh, does it hurt to not want something once in a while to make you fucking happy? White diamond.
Then threw her straight at a wall.
Ow.
I'm gonna roll if that fucking really hurt.
Let it be low. Thank you, God.
You lucky bastard.
Thank you, God.
Oh.
I wish I were my father. I wish I'd never even met you. I wish I wasn't even made. All you care about your fucking self.
Red. From Dot, by the way. Red, please. Cool it.
I need time alone.
Alright. Just pick me back up when you're back, okay? Have a good one.
Then fixed up the door and And this time, looked at the hole in the wall before trying to repair it himself.
Rolling that. It's a crack job, but it'll hold. Definitely need the bismuth.
Not for long.
It's fucking control on how built and shoddy it is.
Alright.
Then, red turned into fire before going off the planet and onto the moon. Essentially, red fixed. Also, the door is now diamond locked. Only someone from the outside can open it without a diamond's permission. Only those that
I wouldn't be surprised if she got beaten up pretty soon.
You wanna talk about anything, Shy?
It'd be nice to vent to someone. I don't get it. He keeps telling me to be my own gem, be who I want to be. I do what I'm told, and he scolds me for it to the point they threw me against a freaking wall. Why are all diamonds like this? On a certain structure, want certain rules to be made. I mean, I thought he was better than this. I guess not.
Let me see your gem.
Well, it's on the chest now, so it'll be okay.
No damage, surprisingly. That was close.
Can you help me escape? I know he's just gonna hurt me again. I need your help to escape.
Why?
You ain't going to let me change. You won't let me be myself. I need your help. Please. I beg you.
of course, in the ship itself was red sword. As now, it was starting to rust.
We need to hurry. Come on.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm flag glitched. Wait, this is Theta. Derp.
Kate got out her axe and she was hitting the exact same spot she did before.
When she
Is does red ship have a little rust around it?
well, it's starting to get a bit rusty.
Come on, come on!
Uh,
Just help me for crying out loud!
wait, rest.
Just help me! I don't know what's going on, but I need to get out.
Okay, alright.
Even the tiniest little hole will help. I can just turn into a snake. Come on, come on.
Wait. Hold on, we won't need a hole. We just need a door.
Just hurry before Red gets back.
Come on.
Oh my. Thank you.
He walked through. She saw the sword, as it was now completely rusted, covered up in a moss as well. As a note was left on it.
What's it say?
Let's see.
Too shy. I apologize for what happened earlier. For now, you may never see me, even want to mention ever again. Sincerely, the former Red Diamond.
He always does this. Runs off and things don't go his way. Come on.
Wait, guys, this isn't pleasant. Be rusted. Oh god, what am I gonna tell Theta? Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, I'm here.
We're finally free. We can start a new life. Just you and me. We'll finally be free from the diamonds.
As they got out on the exterior, they saw the ship was also covered in scratches, cuts, and even a piece of the ship itself was missing, as it
Business
was
is not.
also covered in rust, moss, and even some debris.
Looks like Red Diamond must have threw a fit. Bismuth is not going to like this.
No, wait. Hematite put a hand on the ship. This isn't normal.
I'll say.
This... Okay, Chris. I'm running a wisdom check. Oh, fuck! No! 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 Okay.
Its rust was beyond anything that Hematite had seen, but it was similar enough to some form of grief, some form of trauma, isolation, loneliness.
I need to help him. Shy, do you know where he usually hangs out? When he's like this?
You mean during his temper tantrums? Usually where Ruby Quartz died, of course, he's no longer there. So the shrine, temple, his ship. Garden. Oh, his garden. There's also the fountain.
Suddenly, Dot appears.
Or the fountain.
I could probably help with that.
Hi, Dot. What's up?
Come back in, grab the bracelet of his. He left it behind. It's Theta's make, so it shouldn't be rusted.
I don't know where it is.
He left it behind in the corridor.
I'm not going back there. Might be trap. Can you do it for me, please?
Yeah, I'll be
For
right back.
emergency sake? So, now you see how Red is when he doesn't get his way.
There it is. Hematite places their hand on the bracelet and puts it on. As well as using their insight. Oh, what the fuck? Come on. Alright, fine. Give me a vague answer.
Somewhere cold. Extremely cold.
Lovely. It's not much of an answer. It's not much of a... Doesn't narrow down things much. Hematite came back out the ship wearing Red's bracelet. Thank you for getting me out of there. Getting rusted wasn't pleasant. No problem. Dot, was it? Yeah. What were you able to gather from the bracelet? Well... So... Shy?
What?
Do you know of anywhere really, really fucking cold?
Well, outside of the warp, there's this dimension where it's really cold, but there's Alaska, that's pretty cold. A freezer. I'm not 100% sure though. Maybe space?
He might be on the moon.
You know what? I was close enough. He'll have time to cool off.
Shy.
It's Jade.
Okay, Jade. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. You're only doing what I asked you.
No, for
It's
what
not my fault.
for what I'm about to do.
You stay the fuck away from me.
No. I'm not gonna do anything to you. I promise.
Get away.
I'm not gonna do anything for you.
Just stay there.
Hmm.
What are you going to do?
Let's see. Looks like there's one. See you around. And good luck.
If you want to, you get. Thanks.
Until next time.
Good night.
I assume you're on planet Fion?
Yep.
Intriguing. Footsteps be heard as Hematite reached the top.
What'd you say?
Red heard Hematite coming.
I come here. Of all places. I wanted to be alone.
With all due respect, sir. I have a feeling this is gonna... Hold on. This is probably gonna, like, have me slide down stupidly. But I'm gonna try anyways. Here we go! Yep. Oh. Alright, cool. We can work with this. Oh. With all due respect, sir. This isn't healthy.
I've caused her enough pain. I've caused all of them enough pain.
I can tell. I saw.
I've been nothing but hopeful. Shy to finally be free from homeworld. I want her to be over and done with perfection. She always does this. I can't anymore. If she wants to think herself as perfect, and so be it. I'm not a diamond any longer. I'm not her diamond any longer.
Do you know how much of a horrible and stupid idea this is?
Not as horrible and stupid as my hundreds of other ideas, where I tried to go back and undo when I showed up, or even tried to stop Shy or Kitten from doing anything in the past. They were better off without me, in every sense of the word.
What about everyone else? They're gonna miss you, man. I've only been here 4 hours, but I can tell that much.
If her if Shy didn't want me, her father, to be around her, then what's the point?
She was lying.
You don't know that. She was
It's
angry, she was frustrated, she hated me.
yes, in the moment.
And she still does. I know her.
For now.
She holds a grudge too much.
But here's the thing. Regret. I have a feeling that's gonna catch up to her. No matter how far she runs, or how fast. I'm beside a tree. Okay, hold on. I'll go on this stump because it's flat. Okay, is there another spot? Fuck. Whoa!
What?
I'll
Wow!
be on the coast if you need me.
That was exciting.
I'll be on Watermelon Island.
You should have just
I'll be
seen
on
what just...
Watermelon Island.
Okay, you should have just seen what just happened. Am I still moving? I'm probably still moving. Oh well. One way or another, sir. She will come to regret her actions. Her words. Besides,
What if that never comes to pass?
who on earth could stay mad at their own father? Or likewise. A father at their own daughter.
She said she wished she never Or was my daughter.
Well, as you said, she was angry.
And she never will
What I
be
failed,
anything other than angry.
what I failed to mention about her true desire.
Hmm?
She really did want everyone to be happy. She really, genuinely did. I guess that's why I went through with it.
But in the end, I didn't feel any form of joy from it. I didn't feel any form of happiness coming off from it. It just felt as if she was trying to be me. And I
She
don't want
wasn't.
her to be me.
So she wasn't trying to be you.
What do you explain about her for?
She wanted to be her.
Why is her gem on the chest similar to mine? Why is her form red but similar to mine?
It's not only what she requested. Her desire said that too.
She won't care. She won't care about me.
She did.
But she doesn't anymore.
You think I wasn't paying attention? She still does. Sure, it may be suppressed for now, but she still loves you.
Wanted to prevent the future from ending in a negative light. And now look at me. I'm a pathetic old man who can't even fix his own problems. Can't even fix his own future.
Whoa! I did a flip. That was awesome. What? Oh no. Fuck. Hold that thought. Uh, okay, I completely forgot what you said, Chris. What'd you say?
No, I forgot.
Something about an old man.
Disheveled old man who deserves to be forgotten by by the future.
I disagree. You know what I see?
What do you see?
A hand could be felt on his shoulder. You gonna fucking look?
I see it.
Well, is Red gonna fucking look? Humantide's using his power. Their power. I see a man who tries his damnedest. Yet still can't run from their past. For he must face it one way or another. That is what I see. A battered warrior, tired from battle, but still going strong.
Just, just want my past to stop following me everywhere I go.
And yet you still fight. Good. You know, I never actually teared up with a client before. This is the first time. Can you believe that?
I can somewhat believe it. 80,000 years. That's how long I've lived.
Uh, 3K. 3,000 years. I've had my fair share of clients. And yet you are by far the most interesting. You, your family, everyone in this realm. One second. Yeah, mute this. Look. Okay. I might just stick around here for a while. Will a couple of people at my realm miss me? Probably. But honestly, I've helped everyone I can help in my realm to the best of my abilities. If there's more that I can help, I will. So I shall. So, if you ever need anything, sir, let me know. Is there anything you request at this moment?
Smile.
What?
Not at this moment, no.
Alright. Just remember what I said. I'm heading back to Earth to find Shy. Make sure they haven't hurt her at all. Or she hasn't hurt herself. Oh, of course. Very well, sir. Excuse me. A friend of yours wants you to have this back. Hematite then holds out the bracelet.
Then grabs onto it and puts it back on.
One sec. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Uh, yeah, fuck it. We'll just stick with this. As the jewel glowed, Okay, Red.
See you.
Sorry. I've lost interfacing with your ship. If you want to know about that.
So,
What?
how so did you lose interfacing with the ship?
Ah. Well, it's all rusty. There's moss everywhere. When I look back before we got whooped here, like, entire chunk of it was just thrown against the rock. Even your blade, sir. Your blade, your ship, rusted. Moss grows over it. Red?
Hmm. Just
Dot's face is one of worry.
just just thought that was the best idea to do. Leave him there. The sign of a doddering old Relgaia.
So, that's it then.
I just I needed time away from nothing. Because in truth, I know that I know Chai still hates me. I just
Very well.
Hmm?
Do we call it a night? Guys,
Wait, hold on. If that's what you want, sir. I'll be here if you need me. The jewel on his bracelet went dark, save for one small blinking light.
He looked at himself.
What?
He then looked back. And eventually huddled up his knees to his own chest. As he took a deep breath, and when he sighed, one tiny flame, and breathed out through his mouth.